August is Black Business Month, and today is also this Small Business Saturday. Chris Joyner, owner of CJ's Barbecue and More, joins us in the kitchen, and it smells so good in here as we prepare for the Labor Day holiday coming up very soon. Chris, good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me.
So tell us about CJ's Barbecue.
Well, CJ's Barbecue and More has been in place since about 2019. I spent about 20 years in banking, transitioning into entrepreneurship, and CJ's Barbecue and More is all about flavor. I specialize in producing 100% hand prep homemade food.
Okay.
All of my sauces, rubs, everything is made homemade. And my motto of my business is all of my food is blessed and highly flavored.
Blessed and highly flavored.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's
okay,
right.
and so what are your specialties?
My specialty, everybody knows me in this area for two specific things, but I do all kinds of homemade Southern food, but my two specialties are smoked oxtails and my award-winning smoked crack wings. These are the two things that I sell the most. These are the things that if you walk down the street and somebody asks you about Chris Joyner, they ask you, hey, where's those crack wings? Where's those smoked oxtails? So those two things are the main two things that I sell.
So I got to ask you, you said you transitioned from banking into doing this. What made you want to make that transition?
God gave me that seed about 20 years ago that said, hey, I want you to kind of do something differently. But I just didn't know how to transition into that. You know, life starts happening, got married, had kids. And so about after 20 plus years, I think back in 2018, I had my big smoker made, and I started doing it part-time. And then it just started growing and growing and growing. And in 2022, my plan was to save up enough money to get my food trailer, and then I was going to transition out. Well, there's an old saying, if you want to make God laugh, show him your plans. And what happened was I got displaced from my position at Wells Fargo in 2022. I could have gone back, but I didn't. But the Lord said, listen, I want you to go ahead and work full-time and do this thing full-time. You'll never work for somebody else again. I was like, well, how am I going to do that? I didn't know, but he placed certain people in my life, and it just started happening. And then it started growing and growing. And the amazing thing is, the bank I used to work for, Wells Fargo, I'm now a preferred food vendor for Wells Fargo.
There you go.
And I've had great.
You never know how things will work around.
Yes.
So okay, so you have the oxtails, the crack wings, and what else do you have here?
We have some spare ribs, St. Louis cut spare ribs. We have some fresh Italian green beans with some red potatoes in it. We got macaroni and cheese, and then we got I call them my mini peach cobbler sliders.
Ooh, goodness.
It smells so good.
It smells so good,
Yes.
so good. Now, who taught you to cook?
My mother, Rosa Joyner, and my grandmother, Georgia Scott, taught me how to cook Southern cuisine. But over a span of 20 plus years, I kind of taught myself how to become a pit master. I know you call me a chef, but I believe chefs are trained, cooks are taught. So it's like I kind of give respect where respect
But
due,
you
I'm
pit
a pit
master.
I'm
Okay.
a pit master, and everybody.
Eric is almost a pit master in his own right too.
Oh yeah, okay.
I like to dabble in
At the garlic
barbecue a little
household.
bit, but,
Listen, we all have that bug in us. We all have that bug in us.
one of the things the reason I like to cook, I just love making people happy. And it's so easy to make people happy with good food. Fill the bellies up and get together and have a good time.
There are two things that I think are central in this world to bringing peace: good food and making people laugh. If you can make people laugh and you can cook, I think that'll solve the problems in the world.
Yeah, I think that's a good start. All right, well, want to let people know where they can find you. So, CJ's Barbecue and More. Let's show the website if we can. Lord, there we go. Great. So this is your Facebook page?
That's my Facebook page.
And where can people find you as well?
I also have
Anywhere else?
Yeah, I have a food trailer. I'm also on Instagram. Also, you can find me at CJ BBQ More on Instagram. I'm also on YouTube. You can find me at CJ's Barbecue and More on YouTube. I also have a food trailer. So if you follow me on those social posts, whenever I do a pop-up, it'll show up on your feed and you'll know exactly where I am. If you need, I specialize in doing caterings. I've catered for the Carolina Panthers, and if you need any type of catering needs, just reach out to me on social media. I'd be glad to help you.
All right. And I will tell you, he's very busy because just coordinating this segment, it was hard to get in touch with him. So he is very busy. So I'm sure it has something to do with those wings right there.
Oh, yes.
All right. We're going to head to break as Eric and I sample some of this.